Hi guys, it's Lanickia. I am coming to you on this Sunday, evening after, late afternoon. Well, I guess it's going in the evening. It's like 4:52 here. Y'all know I'm in Texas, so for y'all, some of y'all it's night, some of y'all it's just late afternoon. Everything. Anyways, I want to thank everyone who takes the time to subscribe to the channel and stays tuned with me. Thank you so much. I truly appreciate. Like I can never say enough how much I appreciate that. Thank you to everyone who might not subscribe, but you drop in and watch a few videos. Thank you for that, and thank you to all of the new subscribers. I don't like even when I don't put videos out. I still build on subscribers, so I truly appreciate that because I remember starting out with you know just a handful, and it just kept growing and growing, and every day new people subscribe, and I want to thank y'all so much. And it's so like amazing whenever someone's like, oh, I watched a few of your videos, or I watched a ton of your videos last night, or send me messages on Facebook, or um because they inbox me on Facebook and everything. I just appreciate that. Like I can never show how much appreciation I feel towards you guys. And so I guess that's my little thank you video. I hope you guys are still making your goals. I am for 2019, because you know how easy it is to do your goals and then kind of fall off on your goals. So one of my goals is to do a video every single day. And like on the second day, it was like 9 o'clock, and I was like, okay, you got to do your video. So I'm going to try to start doing them earlier, because I find that later in the day, after I've worked and everything, and life and everything, that I'm not as into I have to push myself a little bit more. And I always love to do YouTube, but I have to push myself a little bit more at night, because by the time I get ready to do them, I'm kind of tired. I'm ready to go to bed. So that's my goal, is to try to start doing them early, especially like the work from home. I want to drop that at 10 o'clock tomorrow. So yes, tomorrow there will be a new work from home video on Mondays, and then on Wednesdays, if you have any questions about the work from homes, that's the day I'll be answering those. Whether it's one question or however many, I'll be answering those work from home questions on Wednesdays. So this video today I've been wanting to do a video like this a long time. I wanted to do it last year and I didn't do it. So, but it's more like because I love celebrity. Like I just like to see what's going on with their life and everything like that. I keep up with the gossip. I don't like read the shade room or places like that. I don't do it that way. But like if I'm going on to look at my Facebook, or I'll check my email. You know how you put it up on your phone, I go to Google, and it'll have a list of like entertainment stuff that's going on, politics and all that. Well, I'm looking through that list sometimes because it entertains me while I'm at work as well, just to see everything that's going on. So I just want to get to a few things that went on this week that kind of grabbed my attention. And you guys tell me if you saw anything that like I missed that you think that you were interested in, or just give me feedback or comments about anything that that you see that I'd speak of. First of all, I have not watched the Surviving R. Kelly. I do want to see that. I just haven't taken the time to watch it. Someone told me like I needed to drink more, but I always forget my water, so sorry about that. But no, I haven't watched it. I've watched reviews on it. Ooh, it looks pretty bad. And like I'm a huge R. Kelly fan, as far as thinking he's a creative genius when it comes to the music. But as far as his personal life, no, she's not with that. Like, no, we don't condone that at all. So yeah, and that really sucks, because now I listen back to all his songs and well, I have been doing that because I haven't really paid attention to R. Kelly for a while. Because when you're an adult, you start really paying attention to music. Like I still like music and everything, because I majored in music when I was in college, but I don't do it like I don't know every song and every artist that comes out now. Plus, a lot of times when I turn on the radio, they all blend in and they sound. I don't know an artist from one artist. Like I remember when I was growing up, you could tell who it was, but now I have no clue, and it's probably because I'm not paying attention to it as much. But yeah, so I have not watched that. Did y'all watch it? What y'all think? Um, I know Aaliyah's mom came out and she spoke, and I don't know. And she said that that wasn't true. She was with her all the time, but I don't know. I hate that she got dragged back into that. And I wish there could have been a way that they would have been able to do it without bringing her up, but you really can't, because that is huge that she was underage and there was a marriage certificate. So it's like you can't have a documentary. I guess you could have, but that would have been a huge part to leave out. But I understand why her mother or her family, the estate, can be feeling some type of way towards Lifetime, because they did do that movie that time about Aaliyah, and it was horrible. Like, at least I didn't like it. That movie, I think Wendy Williams produced it as well. But yeah, they did do that movie that time. So I could understand if her family was feeling some type of way towards Lifetime, because it's like everything that they do about Aaliyah is always bad. Like, it's always showcasing her in not the best light or whatever. So I don't know. So I haven't watched it. I don't know. I don't actually know if I'm going to watch it. I know a lot of people did. I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to watch that, because it's just like, I don't feel like I even have to watch it, because I already know what it is. We've been hearing these rumors a long time. I know he got acquitted, a few years ago and everything, but I don't know. I don't think I'm gonna watch it, because it's just like, I don't like. I already have my opinion without even, like, I had my opinion formed years ago. So I don't know. I just like, yeah, we're not with that. Anyways, Toni Braxton and Birdman. Okay, so Toni Braxton, I guess she was the one to call off her engagement well, she and Birdman have called off their engagement. Now, if you watch Braxton Family Values, didn't see all that great of a chemistry between Toni and Birdman in the first place, Brian. I didn't see that much chemistry between them. So I was like, okay, when she had called off the engagement, I was like, oh, okay, if you watch Braxton Family Values, it wasn't like, I don't know, it wasn't like the chemistry you see between, I guess, other couples or everything. And maybe it's because of the cameras. I don't know what it was, but I wasn't that shocked that they decided to call off their engagement. And I think Toni, because I remember on Braxton Family Values when Toni said that she would only marry again. She wasn't really looking for love. She would marry for money, because she married for love before, and she was the breadwinner, and she didn't like that or whatever. So I mean, she and Birdman were friends for years, so of course I think she loved him, but I think a part of her was marrying for the security as well. But he's going through some financial. I don't Now listen, I'm not saying he's broke. I'm not saying anything, but he is going through some things financially, as far as that whole thing with Lil Wayne and all that. So he's going through a little something now. I don't think it's gonna hurt his pocketbook or anything, but I don't know. Maybe I don't know. I don't know why they really called it off, but I just wish them the both the best, because if I'm glad that if it's not working, call it off before you get married and all of that, because the last thing you would, because honestly, and I was watching Jeannie, is her name Jeannie from The Real, and she was talking, and a few other people were talking, and they were like, in the first year after you get married, if it's gonna work, if you made a mistake. And I want to say, in the first few months after you get married, if you've made a mistake or not. So yeah, if you're going through it and it doesn't work, or you feel it's not gonna work, don't waste your time. And I don't mean that like in a bad way. I mean that in a very good way. Like, don't waste your time or their time, pursuing something that's not working. So yeah. So that was that with Toni Braxton. So and then I saw this story about the porn star Michael Lucas, who I guess he's a big deal in the gay porn star world. And so he's retiring, and I think they said in 2020 he's coming out with a book, and the book could have big celebrity names, men who I guess he slept with. They paid him to sleep with him and everything, and he's talking about like exposing them. I don't know. I hate when people do that. I don't like when people do that to other people. Like, if you had a service and you were okay with, your whatever you offered them, and they paid you, and y'all, and it was what it was, whatever y'all did or whatever, and then later, like years later, you want to expose it for a book. I don't know. It's just something about that. I don't like tell all books. I don't That's me personally. I don't like the tell all books, because I'm like, y'all two were in agreement with this or whatever. So why do you, like, you've gotten paid for whatever it was that you did with them. You got paid for that. And so why would you want to expose somebody? Cuz to me it's like, I don't know. It's like, and tell all books are completely, like, they're completely legal. You could tell whatever is going on. The person might sue because if they don't want their name in it or anything, but I don't think they can really stop you from doing it because it's your life. I don't think they can really stop you from doing the tell all. I just think it's so, I don't care if you're a man, you're a woman, I don't care who you're exposing. Like, it's just, I don't know. I think it's just really not, it's not right to, like, to try to expose someone years later, because you want to make a profit. Like, I get, like, if you do a tell all and you keep people's names out of it and everything like that, okay, cool. But to drop names and to be like threatening to, like, I'm gonna expose all these A-list Hollywood actors and everything, I'm just like, no, I'm not with that. But y'all tell me what you think, because you might think it's perfectly fine, and it is what it is. I don't care if you're a woman, like if you're underage and all that kind of stuff. Yes, please tell. But if you're two consenting adults, and you're two consenting adults, why would you try to expose someone? I've never been with that. I've never been with that. Anyways, Tiffany Haddish, y'all. So I like Tiffany Haddish, but I don't think she's comedy, like stand-up comedy funny. I like her in movies when she's ad-libbing and everything. So she had a concert, and she admits that she was not prepared because she had been getting drunk, and she had been drinking and everything. So she went out on stage and she really bombed, and the crowd was disappointed. And I saw a lot of people defending Tiffany, and then I saw some people that were like, no, that weren't. My stand on this is, like, you when you go, like, we can't go to work drunk. You know what I mean? Like, you can't show up to your job drunk. So don't, like, these people, like, when you pay your money, it's New Year's Eve, so they've already, they planned this. That's how they were wanting to celebrate their New Year's, with you telling jokes, making them laugh, and that's your profession. That's what you do. So you can't go out there and say, well, it was New Year. Like, there's not an excuse that it was New Year's and I worked so hard, and it was the one time I wanted to, I went a bit overboard with having fun. No, like, if you were on a movie set and you did that, okay, I would kind of give you a little leeway with that or whatever, even though that's still not professional either. But you're not affecting anyone um outside of that group of people on the movie set or everything, even though you are. But you know what I'm trying to say. You're not but when you go to a comedy show and people have worked, and some people can afford it, some people saved up to be able to go and everything, like, they paid their money too, and that's how they wanted to celebrate their New Year's. Like, they made plans to celebrate with you, and for you to go out there and can't remember your jokes, you're not fully at your best. You're not at your best. I don't know. I just thought that was a messed up thing to do, and I wasn't here. I'm not here for that, because I was like, I would have been really disappointed in that. Like, I would have wanted my money back. I don't know if they got their money back or not. Did they get their money back? But I would have wanted mine back. So that was it with Tiffany Haddish. I was just thinking, like, you could have did better. Like, like, if you're wanting to drink and you want to party, then don't have a show on those type of nights. Like, when you knew it was New Year's, you knew you were going to be wanting to party, you knew you were going to be wanting to drink, you knew you were going to be wanting to have a great time. So don't put a show on that night, because I'm sure they came to her with the schedule, because she's a big enough actress now where they can come to her with the schedule and let her know, like, hey, this is the days we have you booked, and she could say no or whatever. So that's all my feedback was on that. I don't know if this is true or not, but I saw where Kim and Kanye are supposed to be having another baby by a surrogate. um I mean, if they have financially, they can afford to have however many children they want to have. The only thing, and I hate coming to on this because I mean, it is their all of this is someone else's life, and I'm just giving my little opinion. But the only thing is, Kanye's been really wilding, and so I'm like, if he's not, if he's really not taking his Medicaid. Like I don't know if because he's been doing so much. I don't know if he really is supposed to be on medication and he's really not taking them because he wants to do this album, or I don't know. But it seems like you wouldn't want like this isn't the time. But I guess it's everything is good in their household because they're wanting like if this is true that they're wanting to do it, so it's gotta like you wouldn't think that someone of their status would try to be try to bring another child in, and it's not really, you would think somebody in that family would be like, hey, no, this is not the right time. Like if he's really wilding the way we see him doing or the way I think he's doing, you would think somebody would in the family would say, hey, I don't think you should bring another child in here right now. Like get him settled and calm and everything. And you really don't hear too much um from Kim about it. Like every now and then she'll defend him on something, but you don't hear too much. I don't know what's going on with that whole household or whatever. But if they're bringing another child in, congratulations. But I hope everything is well, with them emotionally, mentally, and everything, so that they can physically, so they can be able to do it. And then okay, so then we had Madonna, who, okay, so people were getting all up in an uproar because Madonna looked like she got her body altered. It looks like she has butt implants. And Madonna is what, 60, or she's close to 60. Madonna has always been in great shape. They did look a little weird, but you never know about the camera angles. And so she made a statement and she was pretty much just saying like, it's my body. I don't care what anyone says or anything. So I don't know if she got them done or not, but on the video, it did look like she had some kind of augmentation done on her body. Like it did look like that, but I don't know. I'm just like, we do so much ageism in this country. Like when a person turns a certain age, we're like, nope, you need to sit down, have several seats and let the younger generation take over, or the younger girls take over. I'm not mad at Madonna if she got butt implants. Like it's your body. If she doesn't like them, she does have the money to get them taken out and taken care of. It's not like some of the people who get them done like in basements and all that kind of stuff. I'm sure if she got them done, she went to a doctor and everything. So I don't know. I wasn't mad at it. I was like, okay, Madonna, do your thing. So like, it's not my body. So I wasn't mad at that. And she literally, like, for me on that, she's not hurting anyone. Like if someone gets something done to their body, even if you don't like it doesn't please your eye, it's not pleasing to your eye, it's not appealing, it's their body. Like who cares if it's it's their body, they can do whatever they want to do with their body. That's my stance on it. Y'all tell me what you think. And then the last topic is this Cardi B and Offset thing, which it looks like they're gonna probably end up getting back together, which I'm not mad at that. That is her husband. That is the father of her child, of her very recent baby that she had. The baby is just a few months. The baby's not even years, so the baby's a few months old. I'm not mad at her if she gets back with her the father of her child, her husband. Because it's her husband. To me, there's always a difference between a boyfriend who cheats on you, and then if it's your husband and he cheats. Now, he was doing the most. He was doing a little too much. I personally probably wouldn't have taken him back because I didn't even take my own back. But I'm not mad at someone who says I want to work my marriage out. And now she hasn't officially said that, but it looks like it or whatever. And I don't get the whole thing where people are not together, but they're still sleeping together. Because I know when I didn't want my husband, I was not physically attracted to him. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't get that but I guess, I don't know. But, so that's that. I don't know what they're going to end up doing if they're gonna get together. I mean, I know he wants her back. He's doing everything he can to get her back, and I hope if she takes him back, she like makes him work. Like, don't just take a man back who's been doing the most on you. Like he needs to be able to work to get you back. Like, you don't. That's all I'm saying. Like, don't go sleeping with them and accepting all his calls and texts. Like, he needs to take you out on dates. Like, if a man cheats, he needs to work to get you back, take you out on dates. He needs to prove that he can be faithful for you to you for more than a month. He can, like, because that month he's just sorry trying to get you back. Like, give it months to a year. Make him work to, to prove that, yeah, this is what he wants. He wants his family and everything. And so yeah, that's all I have to say on this whole Cardi B and um all that stuff that's going on with them. And no, I don't. I saw that like Kevin Spacey thing. I don't know. Like, y'all see some celebrities be really wild, and I'm like, you sometimes you just gotta be quiet. But yeah, that's pretty much it for the information that I wanted to share as far as going on. I like this video because I'll be doing it every Sunday. If there's a topic or anything that you have, let me know, because I don't know, I just be liking to keep up with all the little ins and outs and gossips and all of that good stuff that goes on in and around the world, the country. Well, I guess this is more American because it was all American artists, I do believe. All right, guys, I want to thank you so much for your time. Thank you for watching. If you have any comments, just leave a comment. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and I will see you with this video next Sunday.